The idea of comfort plays a big part in our lives, from a favorite blanket as a baby to finding anything that relieves your anxiety as an adult. And with the pandemic, the need for comfort has infiltrated our culture even more.
Comfort culture has been traditionally known as anything that makes us feel more comfortable.
So we're breaking down the different ways people are finding this feeling, starting with comfort TV. Dr. Pamela Rutledge is a media psychologist, and she says that for many people, comfort TV is rewatching the same shows that are happy and predictable.
Comedies like Friends or The Office are a place where we have essentially long-standing relationships with these characters that make us feel much more socially connected.
In a time when we might be socially isolated, Dr. Rutledge says these shows can actually make us feel like we're face-to-face with friends.
A lot of close-ups, they show us their eyes, they smile right into the camera, and the human brain responds as if we in fact were there.
And next, there's comfort food and cooking. More people are choosing to cook at home again instead of going out. And food historian Sarah Wasberg Johnson says this isn't the first time we've seen this trend.
In many ways, we're kind of going back to some of the pre-1960s ways of living, in that a lot more people are at home and a lot more people have a lot more time to spend on things like meal planning and prepping.
But now we're seeing hashtags trending like quarantine baking and stress baking, and there has even been a huge surge in Google searches for banana bread.
Look at history. Anytime there's any sort of economic or societal upheaval, people get very nostalgic because nostalgia is comfortable.
We're finding solace in sifting dough. Making bread has become meditative.
But think about these things. These are repetitive activities. And we know that neurologically, a repetitive activity is very comforting.
And finally, comfort clothing. With more people working from home, most are looking for softer and stretchier options. Brands like True Religion, Lucky Brand, and even the parent company of Joe's Jeans and Hudson have all declared bankruptcy since the pandemic. Fashion psychologist Carolyn Mayer says people are dressing this way because it's easier.
So for some people, it's a great way of managing their lives, just staying in their pajamas all day.
And with so many unknowns making us uncomfortable, sometimes it's okay to find relief in the little things like yoga pants, a TV show, or homemade pie.
Anything is healthy as long as you're sort of self-aware of why you're doing something.
Our culture of comfort is on the top of the list.